Hi, it's Max at Joker's Comedy Club with this week's headliner, Dan Rosenberg.
Hello, hello.
So, Dan, have you ever been here before? The
I have
Joker's?
not.
Oh, first time.
You
Wow.
know, I will be a first timer.
And so, give us a little brief. What kind of twisted upbringing did you have to get you into be a stand-up comedian?
Well, in doing my research on the Tri-Cities area, I realized that you guys also have three rivers that kind of join together, and I'm from Pittsburgh originally.
Oh,
So it's like West Coast Pittsburgh
yeah.
without the horrible football team right now.
Yeah. Well, we're a lot of Seahawks fans here, so
Good. Well,
it's
I live on Bainbridge Island, so I'm a huge
always a
Seahawks fan
toss-up.
too.
So, Pittsburgh's a funny place.
Pittsburgh's where I started. The Funny Bone in Pittsburgh was actually the first Funny Bone comedy club in the country. That's where they were founded, and then I guess there were five guys that were all involved in it, two brothers and three other guys, and then they expanded all over the place. But I started in the '90s at the Funny Bone. My first open mic, there were 200 people at an open mic,
Wow.
and paying customers. Like it was like a real audience on a Monday night. It was pretty insane.
Wow, yeah, comedy had a big surge there, I know, for a while. And
Yeah, it keeps going up. I think we're right here right now.
or something too at one time.
Currently, I've got one that's in a bunch of film festivals. On June 24th, we're in the Marina Del Rey Film Festival
Oh,
at the Culver City Theater, which is kind of fun that it's in Culver City, but it's the Marina Del Rey Film Festival. But we've got that. It's a sitcom called It's a Lot, where I play a used car salesman, and I have a rock star dad played by Rick Springfield.
a real rock
So
star.
the actual rock star Rick Springfield. And we filmed that, a little bit of it here in the Seattle area, and the Rick Springfield, we went down to LA for a day and shot all of his stuff.
Wow, so he's old enough to be your dad?
Yeah, he's gonna be 76 this year. And if you look at him, you would think he was younger than me. That's kind of the joke throughout the show too, is like, I've got this hot dad. That's where the premise came from originally, was all the dads on sitcoms are always overweight and bald, and I'm overweight and bald, and the dad's thin with a good head of hair. So that was kind of the switcheroo we did. And it's been getting good reception. We won some awards, Portland Comedy Festival, Georgia Comedy Festival. We also been at the LA Comedy Festival, Massachusetts, and the trailer for it actually made a festival in Pittsburgh, which actually is today. I'm not going to be there for it because it's only a trailer. It seems hard to drive for a 2 minute trailer or fly to Pittsburgh for a 2 minute trailer.
Wow. Okay, maybe I'll tag it on the maybe we can tag it on the end of
Yeah,
this
I'll send you
yeah.
the link.
Okay, perfect. Um, so do you have any impressions on the Tri-Cities? What to expect? What's funny here or weird?
Well, the whole history of the Manhattan Project is amazing. Like I had no idea that was right there. And I've heard of Hanford, but I didn't put the two together. So I'm just, are we going to end up glowing? Like, is there a lot of, will there be radiation when I leave?
We're spending billions trying to have that not happen. They're
Okay.
doing they're turning all that wastewater into glass, and then they're going to bury it. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that should be
yeah.
a fun time. Why? I mean, when I grew up in Pennsylvania, of course, 3 Mile Island happened on the
Mm.
other part of the state, and then we had Shippingport right by where I lived, which was a big nuclear facility, and everything was, oh, the Russians have missiles pointed right here. They're right in our backyard. Like, all right, well, I'm sure we're not the only ones.
You're
We're not
right.
that
Yeah.
special. They're
Yeah, we might
pointed
get one
everywhere.
in our backyard because they might want to hit Cooley Dam too. I don't know, because that would get us up to our knees in water probably, and that'd be inconvenient. So
Yeah,
they might want to do that.
yeah, but I'm looking forward to experiencing all three cities.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're all have their own different personalities. So do you have to end this then, or before we close it? Do you have like a short joke that you won't be telling, or won't be doing, or a bit you won't be doing on the shows?
Well, what's funny is there's one of the very first jokes I ever did, and it's I did it. Did I do it on my comedy special or not? I think I did do it on my comedy. I have a comedy special, by the way, on YouTube.
Oh,
Uh, but one of the first jokes I ever wrote was about dating waitresses. And as the years have gone by, you can tell the joke has to evolve. because I said if you marry a waitress, they're the best type of person to marry. Because if you get divorced, you only have to give her 15%. And what's happened is, well, they're not waitresses anymore, they're servers.
Hmm. Right.
And if you give 15%, you're really cheap. It's like 20% is like a low tip now.
That's a low tip. Yeah.
Yeah. So the joke is evolved. Uh, and I find myself not doing it nearly as much
Right.
because
Yeah.
it
It's
is
better at
very
15. 15's funnier than 20.
15's a much funnier.
Yeah.
17 would be, yeah, 15
17
is
and a half.
worse.
Yeah.
And
Cheap
people
seat.
groan when I say that, oh, you're so cheap.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm actually a very good tipper. I've actually dated a lot of waitresses. I tip extremely well.
Yeah. That's sad that tip inflation would ruin a joke.
I
That's
know.
tragedy
But
there.
it's a percentage. I mean, the food's gotten more expensive. Why is the percentage of the tip gone up?
Exactly. Exactly. So their actual tip is probably doubled. It's probably,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like honestly, the tip should be based on time, not the amount I spend. Because if I spend $100 and I give you $15, if I'm giving the cheap $15 tip, 15% tip, and I'm there for 3 hours, you deserve way more than $15.
yeah, put up
If
with you
I'm
for
there for
three
an
hours.
hour and I spend $30, you also deserve a little. I mean, I think it should be based more on time than percentage of food sales. But
Yeah, no, it's not. There's somebody needs to look into the whole tip
yes,
thing. They got to get a committee and make some decisions here on what's fair.
and it's not like they're selling you food like a used car salesman. I mean, they're not like, suggesting. I mean, sometimes they do. They try to push the
Mhm.
extra fries, or would you like an hors d'oeuvre or a
Upsell.
salad? But they
Yeah.
never say, "Let me go check with my manager see if I can make you a deal on a souffle."
Yeah, go back and talk to the manager.
Yeah.
Hey, so folks, you don't want to miss Joker's comedy shows this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and Dan Rosenberg. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you. Can't wait to see you.